If you're not subscribed, remember to subscribe to the channel, press the bell next to it so you get a notification every time I drop a new video. And, in the words of my grandpa,
subscribe, bitch!
Yeah! Cock-a-doodle-doo.
This dude's trying to be cinematic. He's not even wearing shoes.
Not everybody's like Kawhi. I got something in my teeth. I know that's old, but it feels like Kawhi hasn't played since his Toronto days. But let's get into the Kawhi 2 from New Balance that Kawhi probably won't even play in. Actually, ever since Kawhi signed with New Balance, he's been getting injured. Is New Balance the reason he's getting hurt? Anyways, let's get into the Kawhi 2 New Money. Young Money, Cash Money. I have to pick that up. Yes. That was fake money. Starting off with the looks and the initial thoughts. Very clean shoe. The 2 on the back. Got the 100 on the tongue. We get it, Kawhi. You're rich. I'm rich. The midsole kind of reminds me of a Kyrie sneaker with the mock shark teeth, and just like the Kyrie series, it's a rounded shoe, so it's better for cuts and changing directions. Actually, you can even say that the 2 on the back kind of looks like an 11. Maybe Kyrie is leaving Nike for New Balance. Hey, Zach LaVine left Adidas for New Balance. Everything else in this shoe kind of reminds me of a Kobe. Kobe, Kyrie, Kawhi, and Kelly, the inspirations for these shoes. Now, I love the details like the gold plate on the back, and the fact that there's no outrageous branding on this sneaker. There's no big New Balance logo. Looks and the initial thoughts of the Kawhi 2 from New Balance is a 7 out of 10. I mean 7 out of Alexander Hamilton, since it's got the Benjamin Franklin, it's the $100 bill, and Hamilton, he's on the $10 bill. No. It's not a sexy shoe, but it's cute. It's a cute shoe with the mask on. Moving on to the size and comfort. Now, it fits true to size. It's a little bit narrow, so I went up half a size. So narrow with the lace closure that the shoe is actually really hard to put on and take off. And with the lack of a heel tab on the shoe, it's even harder to do that. But in turn, your foot stays locked in there. It feels like a glove fit when you pull on the laces on the shoes. And it's oddly satisfying the way it locks your foot in the sneaker. More on that in a bit. Now, your foot definitely heats up in this shoe. It's not that breathable, even though the tongue is a little bit flimsy and soft. Other than that, it's a really comfy sneaker. It's very lightweight, and according to the New Balance website, this shoe weighs at a whopping 0 ounces. It's like, I'm not even holding nothing. Now, it's got a very low to the ground feel for a solid court feel and great response, all while maintaining a plushy cushion. And this thing is plushy, Tempur-Pedic mattress type stuff. Size and comfort rating 8.5 out of 10. Moving on to the traction. Now, it's got the multi-directional traction pattern with part solid and part icy translucent, and it sticks. Unlike Kawhi in Toronto and San Antonio. It sticks so well that it actually hurts when planting your foot, because the sneaker definitely stops your foot from sliding, but the sides of the shoe aren't that supportive and they're kind of flimsy. It kind of hurts. Ow. The sides are actually more of a stretchy material, but more on that in a bit. Now, as far as the traction goes, the mix of the translucent bottom and the solid bottom isn't just for looks. Now, it looks super clean, I can't even lie, but it does the job. The deep grooves on the traction pattern also help. It's not shallow, along with the rounded traction pattern that extends to the midsole, which helps you with traction while transitioning. Traction rating is a Hamilton out of a Hamilton. Are they gonna make Harriet Tubman the $10 bill? When are they gonna do that? Moving on to the materials and the technology. Now, the midsole is a fuel cell foam midsole which delivers a propulsive field to help drive you forward. The upper is all synthetic, and the fit weave light keeps it shaped for targeted stretch and support with an extra lightweight feel. Full-length outsole shank for added stability and bounce, and a lace-up closure for a secure fit. I gotta attest, your foot is not escaping. Might not even be able to get in. Overall, very good, simple materials in this shoe. For $160, I thought they were gonna add some stuff to this sneaker to make it more extravagant, you know? Especially with $100 on it. I mean, if you're gonna make $160, call it new money and put the $100 bill on it, I'm expecting for them to add something to it. But the materials definitely help with certain aspects, like it keeps your foot locked in there with great traction, but does not have great breathability, so your foot will stink up in there. And the side support also lacks, which I'm about to get into right now. Materials and technology rating, 7 out of 10. Moving on to the support and the lockdown. Lockdown is good, like I said before, it's definitely hard to put the shoe on and take it off. Now, the bottom support is great with the fuel cell foam midsole, and while the full-length outsole shank adds stability, it doesn't really extend high enough to support your feet when it plants. And there's really no wiggle room because the shoe's traction makes your foot stick, and it's a narrow fitting, so it can be a little bit uncomfy. Now, I will say that the upper with the fit weave light is stretchy, but not that stable. I felt like I could pull a Zion Williamson in this shoe. Rating is 5 out of 10 for the support. Who's on the $5 bill? Who's on the $5? Oh, shit. Abraham Lincoln, my bad. But 10 out of 10 for the lockdown. First time I actually had to split the two up because they were so drastically different. Now, moving on to the price and value of the Kawhi 2s. These are $160. That's a whole lot of money. It is the new money Kawhis, so I guess you can't really be complaining about the price of the shoe when the shoe is all about money and the design is based off the $100 bill. Kind of like those dudes who used to wear money emoji onesies and sweatsuits, but they had no money in their pockets. Basically, New Balance is saying, if you can't afford this shoe, you can off. Low-key, a very pretentious shoe. It should actually have Ulysses S. Grant and Alexander Hamilton on this shoe, in addition to Benjamin Franklin, since it's $160. Because 150 and then 10, $160 to add price up. I can count. Now, it's a good shoe. I just don't think $160 is worth this shoe, especially for a dude who's been injured. Okay, overall, of the New Balance Kawhi 2 New Money. Now, it's a really good hoop shoe. The pros are that it looks good, it has great traction, lockdown is amazing, cushion and court feel are also elite. Cons are lack of side support, not breathable, so your feet be stanky, and the heavy price. Overall rating of the Kawhi 2s from New Balance is a 7.9 out of 10. Yeah, we get money out here, yeah. I'm gonna have to pick this up again. I'm an idiot. Remember that video of Kawhi in the strip club? Man, I missed that 2019 Toronto Raptors team. They were a vibe. Just gotta pick all this stuff up now. Alright, yo, that concludes the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. What do you guys think of this Kawhi 2? Remember to watch my other videos in the playlist up there and down there. Feels like it's been a while since Kawhi's been playing basketball. Definitely a good shoe. It's just really expensive if you got fake money like me, you know? And today's positive note of the day is, remember, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. Or in Kawhi's case, the other side of the country, leaving Toronto for LA. Case in point, be grateful. I'm gonna get this fake money out of my hat.